Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? This is MMO98, recently released, and it is described as an incremental game where you go from small scale MMO development studio up to global market domination. Improve your server infrastructure, address the technical challenges of running an MMO, release new games, and become the world's #1 MMO game studio. I've been looking forward to this one for a couple months. Let's go into the settings real quick. Should have probably done this before I started yapping. Lower the music volume a little bit. Alright. Remember the CRT. Is that an option as well here? Let's see CRT. Let's go without that. And yes, I remember from the demo. Norman is the dude who on the bottom right hand of the screen starts talking and will not stop talking. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go. Create game. It is time to announce your first game. Input the name of your game and press the button when ready to launch. So you can just, yeah, World of Arcane. Let's go. Okay. Oh, this is the guy. Pardon the intrusion. I'm Norman. I know my camera's blocking it. You'll thank me. I'm Norman, your friendly gnome that's included in your license copy of MMO98 operating system, here to ensure your experience is 110% amazing. But let's not make this about me, What is that? You just finished developing your first game? Congratulations. But I can see you haven't released your game yet. Don't worry, Norman is here to help you. Right now we're in the pre-release stage, so we can take a look around without worrying about the players yet. First, let's take a look at the dashboard. Oh god. Alright. Then let's take a look at the upgrades. These are the upgrades. Lastly, over here on the right, you can see your statistics. These will give you more information about the state of the game and, most importantly, how many players and money you have. That's it for now. If you're ready, hit the release game button and hope your servers don't immediately melt. That would be bad. Norman out. Oh god. Minimize them. Okay. Yeah. That guy in the demo would not leave. He would pretend, right? Like you would minimize it. He would just keep coming up. Hey, an achievement. The start of something big, but at least your first game. He would just keep coming back. He would keep coming back with little annoying things. Hey, did you know? Hey. You hit minimize. He would come back. So what is this? All right. So operations. How much money? See, look, he's back. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, I should have mentioned before there is a limit. Dude, I put hide, didn't I? I select hide in the beginning. We all saw that. Oh my god, there's a limit to how many players your server can hold before it catches fire, starts making very worrying sounds. Or like right now, our servers are strained. By a server node, spawn. Too many players and your server overloads, leading to higher pings, more bugs, and unhappy players. That would be a shame, right? Yeah, sure. Let's try another one. Luckily, all you need is some money, and you can make the problem go away, at least temporarily. Alright. We should buy a new server. This will increase your player capacity and thus reduce your server load. Oh, I guess now it's telling me I have to buy one. Do you hear that? That sounds like bugs crawling around in your game's code. I wish it didn't have to come to this. Seems like you aren't that great of a developer yet. This is so frustrating. He won't stop talking to me, and then the music is just getting louder, and I want both of those things to stop. Anyways, bugs. They're currently riddled throughout your game's code, and your players are getting annoyed by them. Yes, alright. Annoyed players leads to less hype, which leads to less money. So we should get. I'm trying to calm myself down. We should get on to this quick. Let's head to the debugger. Oh god, yeah. Oh man. Wowie, that's a lot of complicated stuff. This may be too much to do for a humble. You know what? Oh, you know, actually, you can see some of it. I thought you couldn't see any of it, but I moved. You know, the camera's not that much in the way. Let's go. All right. Nice stage and pool. All right. So what is this? The compile patch. Yes, I know you're supposed to click on the ones that are moving around. There you go, compile, but this dude won't stop talking. We can remedy this by expanding our servers again. You can see data centers. You can see your data centers through the world map. World map. There's the world map. Perfect. Let's open up a data center. Okay. Right here, U.S. East, $10,000. Amazing. Your players are already seeing a much lower ping. Now keep it up. Dude, I'm gonna click minimize and I want you to go and I don't want you to come back. I would rather figure it out. I would rather just figure it out. Oh shucks, Norman knew this would happen. It seems what you did. My brother, how do I get this dude to be gone? Oh my God, he's already disabled. He's already disabled. Maybe once more. Oh my God. Alright. Well, seems one of your data centers. Let's go ahead and lower the music a little bit. Seems like it's louder than ever. Louder than ever. Oh my God. Okay. What does reprovision mean? I think it's just a fancy word for turning it off and back on again. So we need to manually reprovision. Manually reprovision. Sorry. Alright. So keep clicking. There it is. Got it. Got it. Alright. Should you not want to keep manually reprovision, maybe that means reprovisioning your data centers, you can also hire engineers to do the provisioning. Maybe I was wrong. What do I know? For you, the more you have, the faster it goes. Oh God, what color me impressive player. It seems players are really enjoying your game, even if it may not be your finest work yet. However, what goes up will eventually come down. Such is the cycle of life. While the game may still be performing well now, at some point your players may grow tired of it. Should that be the case, the solution is simple. You just create a new game. This will certainly win them over again. You can do so from the sequel development window. Making a new game costs quite some time and money though, so you may not want to wait too long with it. It is also an iterative process where you go through multiple. Now if you're happy, I gotta click once. It's also an iterative process where you go through multiple development rounds to make this the best game you can. Maybe you won't end up with as many bugs as this one. Got it. Once you feel like the world of Arcane is on its last legs, it's time to announce your next game and move it to your development focus to this game. Holy. Oh my God, this man. Norman is like Microsoft. They do not understand consent. I do not consent to you popping up. I would rather just figure it out. Holy. Oh my God. Alright, anyways. If you're still watching after that, listen, what I was gonna say is that this isn't gonna be a full-on let's play. This is really just gonna be, let's just get a sense, game a little bit, seeing that it's just been released, if it's something you might want to pick up and you want to just check it out beforehand. This is what the video is going to be about. So let's go to the game. Let's see, studio time, revenue 89 grand, 1 game release, 6 servers, no numbers here, just a flat bar. What is this? Hype 73%. It's decreasing. Okay, server load 61%. Bugs 168. Let's go to the debugger. While I am yapping a little bit, why not? I compile the patch. 171 bugs. That's a lot, right? Ping 050. The average ping of players' data centers determine the amount of players you can handle without introducing a latency. Connection 6250. Alright, still one more. Alright, a quick hotfix. A quick release hotfix reduces the problems as fast as possible. May end up with more unstable code. Alright, so that's what that does. So Let's keep finding bugs. Our upgrades though. Okay, so what's here? What's this? Reduces the amount of time needed to provision a server node. Server provision node speed 75%. This one is $9,000. Improve your server node's performance. Node capacity times 1.3. Sweet. All right, the band went down. I think it was at 69%, which is nice, but 54% is even better. At least in this situation. Let's see, it's a feature that costs $5,000. Man, I just bought that. I didn't even check how much money I have for this one. It's $5,000. We have $74,000. Reduces the impact bugs have on your game's hype levels. Impact on hype due to bugs times 0.8. Okay. Our hype's at 72. Let's see what that will raise it up to 70. Okay, it keeps going up. In the meantime, how much is an engineer? $11,000? Nah, because I can just provision it myself. I'm alright. I don't need that. See, that's I could open up another server in Europe. Just a little over double that, right? And that'll be better. Or do we open up a US West? Yeah, $25,000. Let's go. Let's open up one in US West. And in the meantime, increases ECC memory. That's new, right? I don't think that was there before. Increases your bug staging capacity. So it goes from 7 to 14, and that's $13,000. That seems like that'll be very useful. Very useful. Let's find a couple bugs here. Alright. Couple bugs, compile patch. You might have noticed I got some new glasses. Oh. So 162 bugs. That is still a lot of bugs. US, wait a minute. I saw that. And I know that at some point you're gonna want to release a sequel to this game. Where is the damn Discord? Is that Discord? I wonder if that brings up an actual Discord. It does. Jesus. Okay. It does. Sequel. Beautiful. Right? Sequel. Let's call it. The cheesiest name. A creative adventure. Oh, sorry. Creative adventure. Make sure I spoke the cheesiness into the mic. God forbid you guys don't hear it. There we go. Oh yeah. Well, with that music. Let me raise it just a little bit. With that music in this little box art. All right. Let's develop, I guess. Is that it? 7,500? I mean, it's still pretty hype. No? How long does the development take? 73 is still pretty good. I don't know. It's almost 7,500. Let's go. Let's just start it. So it's 19,000. Let's actually save our money in the meantime, just because we want to. Not sure how much it's going to cost to develop the sequel. Our hype. Oh man. Okay, yeah. So our hype is 81. That's our server load. I was getting that mixed up. Okay. Norman. You've just finished the first round of development. Nice. Good games will lead to a better reputation for your studio and more fans, but long development is known to inflate costs. It's up to you to find the balance. To balance? It's up to you to balance. Find the balance. Huh. Interesting sentence. What else is there? So that was the first one, right? 80. So we still have plenty of hype, man. You see, announce your game. You will not be able to return to your previous games and develop them further. Let's keep going. Can this be altered? I don't know. Nope. Cost 11,000. Okay, so it does cost money to develop, of course. I thought that first 7,500 was like an all-encompassing one-time payment. No, of course not. Okay. Next update, 3,000. Reduce the amount of time needed to provision a server. No, by the way, I looked down. Yeah, sorry. US West. Now, I know you can unlock some more stuff later on with a sequel, so we're going to see what that does. That's a lot of bugs. All right, the next round of development is 16 grand. How are the servers doing? 85%. Much for another server is 3,700. Yeah, let's go with that. And we're not gonna abandon the people of the current game, you know. We're counting on them to pay the bills and fund the next one, so we're gonna keep them happy. Let's keep researching, knocking these bugs down. Upgrades. So what else is there? The amount of hype. How about for bugs? What to make the bugs go lower? Amount of bugs. Here we go. 18,000. That's a little pricey. It's a little pricey. Next one's gonna be 25 grand. All right. Well, the game is looking pretty good. So, I mean, I'm gonna say that it's my game, right? It's looking pretty good so far, but really not. Maybe this one's filled up halfway. The QA. I wonder what the next one's gonna do. Let's see. All right, this might be the one here. This might be the final one before we have to release it. 37,000. We have 39. Well, we can milk this one. The hype is still 80%. So we're still growing now. Let's see if we can get to another screen here after this. So remember in the demo there was some screen where you can actually like see the game, sort of. Well, there it is. There it is. All right, 7 servers, 1 game. We already did this, but how many players are current? Here we go. 12,000 players. 12,400. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, everything good so far, and we actually do have enough money. Let's go ahead and I wonder if it costs money to do a bug fix. I don't know. Sequel. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Ready? Go. So the QA, so far the QA is our biggest strength. I wonder how much the next round of development is going to cost. Oh, to re-provision a server. And we're getting away with not having a single engineer. If you're wondering why I'm dressed like this, and this has a bit of a nighttime feel, is Norman. Norman, get out of here. Jesus Christ, when did he show up? How long has he been standing there? It's because it's 5:45 in the morning right now. Game just released. I was gonna go to sleep. But then I got a little ding on my phone saying, hey, a game on your wish list has been released. Pardon me. A game on your wish list has been released. And this MMO98, and I said to myself, ooh, I actually have been looking forward to this game. All right, so this might be his. Can we reach 56? Yeah, let's just go ahead. This doesn't have to be perfect. Announce it. All right, we're now creative. Do you want to? Are you certain you want to announce a creative adventure? This reset your upgrades and data center purchases. You cannot revisit your current game. Let's go. Bang! You just announced your newest game. You've earned 565 fans and 9.3 terabytes of data. Wow, a second game already, Norman. I have to be honest, I didn't expect you to get this far. Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. What's that, Norman? Every game you make, you also collect a bunch of player data. Don't worry, they all read the EULA and approve of it. This data can then be used to upgrade your studio in general. You can see this in the research window. I refuse to move my camera for you, Norman. You are temporary. You are like the mist in the night. I swear this song gets louder. Alright, but at least he's giving me some good information. One thing here. You have to upgrade your server storage as well as you keep hoarding data. Hard drives aren't free. That's right. Norman, here you go for the 50th time. Be gone. I'm sure he'll be back. I guarantee he'll be back. How much customer do we have? 9.3 terabytes? Alright, what is this? Is the game going right now? Is the game going? No, it's paused, right? Pause. Game time 000. Okay. Alright. So we can unlock this. Big 4. All revenue resources gain a 1.3 multiplier. Sweet. Or if we save it and get the next one, 12 terabytes is doubles the sale price of your game per times 2. Now let's get this, man. Big 4 research. Oh, wait a minute. More categories. More categories. Deployment scripts. Oof. This. Window size. This is not. It fixes itself. Weirdly. Spinning up new data centers and manually reprovisioning them is vastly improved. Reprovision speed, manual times 1. That's not that word. Anonymous analytics. Your first round of SQL development results in a better game. That could be good, but later on, kernel debugger. Make it easier to identify bugs. It seems like a quality of life, but not something that I necessarily need right now. I can't afford anything there. This one's London office. Increases the amount of concurrent operations by 1. Max concurrent operations from 1 to 2. Okay, next one here. This one is 4-7. Government grant increases starting capital by 50 grand. Ooh. 50 grand. If I just kind of do a little short, what do you call it? Like a little short lifespan on this game. Get this. Know what I mean? And then the next one. Oh, investing. Wow. That's. Nah, maybe that's doing too much. We just kind of want to see what's going on. But you know what I mean? Like take the bulk of the money that I get now. And then the 50,000 for the next one. Use it for our best watch. Anyways, volume licensing. All upgrades cost 18% less. Yeah. Well, all revenues, resources gain a 1.3x multiplier. So that's the first one I was going to go with. Let's go get that one. SQL, no, we're not doing that just yet. Let's release the game. There it is, a creative adventure, and we have an achievement. Did that say earn 50 terabytes? Did you notice that? It seems, you son of a... Did you notice that? It seems like a lot more people are buying your sequel now. That's because you started cultivating an audience of true fans. These are the diehards. Servers. Where are the servers? Damn. Service performance 52%. 20%. So feature reduces the impact bugs. Yeah, hold on, man. Hold on, Norman. Hold on. You're really yapping. Hold on. Just released the game. Oh, that's the max. Not right now, Norman. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Amount of time. I don't care about that. The amount of hype on a low server load. 19,000. 13,000 increases your bug staging. Yeah, that's just the quality of life right there. I need that. Now, you should, as you keep making better games, you'll start growing your audience of true fans even more. That's all Norman has for you. But trust me, kid, I've seen a lot of people come by in my time. You definitely do look like you've got good potential. Get out there and make some games. Norman. Let's have a round of applause for Norman, because he certainly was doing too much. But sometimes he did teach me a couple things. So we're all okay. Begrudgingly, I say, all right, that'll do, Norman, that'll do. All right, reduces the bug occurrence rate. They grow, okay. 9,000 reduces the impact of high server load on your ping. All right, that's 9,000. This is another one for 9,000. Improve your server node's performance. That seems a bit high, huh? What's the world? Let's open up a server. 10,000. Okay, let's go to the debugger. What is the next one? What is the next one? High, no. 15. Increases your game's base price per copy. I don't know about that. How many players we have? 40,200. Spawn another server. And another data center, right? Yeah. Okay. Some more bugs. Another server's 2,000, and we have 35,000 still left over. We might have to just all right. There you go. Let's increase the price. Okay, more bugs. They keep coming, ladies and gentlemen. These damn bugs. There we go. Compile. Lots of hype, right? 96%. It is. There it is. All right. Some more bug fixing. $14 at a time. 565 true fans still. We won't get more until we release another sequel. Assuming 9,000. So reduces the bug occurrence rate. Yeah, like to rest in that. And this one does it again for 22,000, but at high player counts. We don't have high player counts. Let's get another server. 75,000. Wow. Increases the chance of selling an additional copy. Chance to sell 2 copies at once, 10%. That might be very valuable, depending on how many copies you're selling. 45,000 increases your game's base price per copy. 5. All right, so we're seeing kind of the gameplay loop, which is release the game, find bugs. Guessing you also monitor the hype meter to determine about when you should start funding your next game, you know. 2 games released, 28 minutes in the session so far. There's a chat, okay? Let me see what the chat says. Fix your servers. Ah. All right, yeah, desire. No. I was gonna hire an engineer, but I was like, I would have to hire one in each server, and that would be 24 grand. We only have 67. This increase the price, increase the amount of hype you're operating a low server load. Improves your server nodes performance. Okay. Start when. Right? I wonder what else you can do to make the... Man, these servers keep going down. Hype is down to 83. Was at 90, right? All right, okay. Well, dare I say it. Chaos Rising. Oh yeah, that fits, right? That fits. That definitely fits. Let's develop this one. 83%. Doesn't seem like it was that big of a hit, honestly. Kind of disappointed, to be honest with you. Would have expected more money, but these servers keep going down. Can you not? Let's see what the chat says. LF Healer for Crips. Psst. Looking for a new game. This one is cooked. It's cooked. Pardon me. Cooked. This one isn't cooked. Maybe he's because we haven't opened the servers in other places. Europe. Now I remember in the last game, or rather in the demo, that India had cheap servers. Let's see, but I would have to open Europe and then India. Let's see if that's still the case in the actual game. Yep, there it is. India, 5,000. If I remember, also their engineers were the cheapest ones as well. So here in Europe it's 9,000. $12,000 for US, 11,000. Also India is 4,000. Let's get an Indian. Let's go ahead and get a little Indian engineer. Let's stimulate that economy. Pay a living wage. You know, relative to the cost of living, you know what I mean? You know, we are capitalists, right? No, but I thought about that kind of stuff though, like all jokes aside, right? If I were to be in a position where I'm gonna be hiring somebody, yeah, I can't. I don't think I would have the heart to just, you know, be super cheap with them or try to rip them off, or it would have to be, you know, decent within reason. 27,000. Just keep on looking for these bugs, man. 131. And the world is down. 11,000 players. Maybe that was the situation, you know, that just didn't have a lot of servers. This thing's still going. Wow, it's taking a while. I don't want to spend that much. I mean, even though I would like this, right? But That's too much. I'd rather put it towards the new game. This was an automated debugger. Automatically identifies bugs and sends them to the staging area. Wow, 75,000. Improves the amount of bugs resolved per identified bug. That could be interesting. Dude, it's still not going. Come on. Am I? Oh, that's got it. I thought that was patching the bugs that I have found. No, negative. Whoops. No wonder it was taking so long. See, look how quick that goes. So the sequel, here we go, 41. It's looking good so far. Let's see. Chinese servers 50,000. We only have 54. Russia 35. South Africa 45. I don't know what kind of accent that was right there. That was a South African. 45,000. Oh man. 62,000 needed for the next one. How many bugs? Is it possible for a piece of software to be completely bug free? I guess that would technically, maybe that would change by depending on like what operating system you use. I'm sure every little update that every little component has introduces the possibility for another bug. So maybe in a vacuum, it can be bug free. But in actuality, probably not. 92% uptime, right? So I'm assuming it is. Alright, let's keep going. 81,000. Jeez. Server streamed. 90%, okay. Not bad. 14,000 players. Let's go ahead and get that next round of upgrades. World, I see it. US East is down. And US West. India's back up, and there goes US West. No idea what that was. Probably that this is done. Right, the next one is 93,000. I don't know if we're gonna reach that. Let's see. Hype is still at 81%. I'm thinking maybe we open up another server, or where these keep going down. Jeez. So right now I'm thinking we should release the sequel. Let's announce it. And yep, got it. You just announced your newest game. You've earned 665 fans and 10 terabytes of data. So we currently have 13. Big box, doubles. Nah, not the big box. First round results, huh? Oh, why is my nose so itchy? Development scripts. Spin up a new data center and manually reprovisioning them is vastly improved reprovision speed. 13, can't afford that. Concurrent operations, no, we don't need any of that. Government grant, yes, let's get this. The government grants for the next one, we can start off with that 50,000. And volume like all upgrades cost. No, let's not necessarily need that. 6,000. Yeah, 6 terabytes rather. What can we get? Anonymous, your first better game. Yeah, it's quicker here. I regret it. I regret getting it. I wish I would have gotten this. Your first round results in a better game. In any event. Let's go ahead and release the game. Packed of the bugs. Bug staging capacity. Let's get less bugs from the jump, please. Okay. Let's do that, and now start getting the servers going. This one here. You just got up. How are you down already? Do it again. Let's take a look at this. Let's keep getting some more servers. And of course, we gotta take care of India. Let's get that one engineer. Alright, now let's look for the bugs. I'm surprised a server hasn't gone down. Let's buy another node. $45, $50, $5. India is down. India is back up. Right, compile patch. Let's get another server node. Kind of neglecting the upgrades, huh? Reduces the impact on ping. Increase the amount of hype when you're operating on the low server. Improves your node. Yes. Improve performance, please. Don't need that. Increases your game's price. 15. Yeah. Should have probably gotten that in the beginning, huh? Let's get some more bugs. We have 32. Right? Currently have 7,000 players. Of course. Alright, so the hype is, now we know it goes above 100. I mean, it's at 128. Let's increase that price a little bit more. Gear and glory. Do they have anything here? That'll give the impression. Gear. Let's change that from gear 2 armor and glory. And the price has gone up. It was 7,000 something. Right now it's 8,200. Pardon me. India. You've gone down twice. You're the only one with an actual engineer. Europe is down. Europe is up. Debugger. Okay. Compile. US East. Back up. Here we go. Another 14 down. Come on. Man, I don't know why it feels like we don't have like our money isn't going up as much. Increases the amount of hype when you're operating at a low server load. Reduce the impact on your ping. I don't think that even did anything. The ping stayed at 50. So I just gave away money. Meanwhile, India, come on. Take a risk and open up a Chinese server. Let's go. Let's get the Chinese server. Let's see if that increases our player count. It was a risk because I was 50,000. We could have taken that 50,000 and used it on the sequel. Next round is 20,000. More bug fixing. Shout out to Norman not coming back. Oh yeah. Let's mute the mic while I take a little drink of water. And we're not done until we bring the glasses. All right. Now, finish these damn bugs. How many? 70. I thought I was knocking them out. 70. At least the servers aren't going down. If you can talk to these people, interact with these people at all 55 is the tick rate for your servers. Alright, so 9,000 improves your servers. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Huh. Alright, not really sure. I should have done that, but whatever. I thought I was going to improve the performance of this. But that improved the performance of this. In any event, let's find some more bugs. There are plenty to find. 74, 75. Servers are still up. Next sequel round of development is 30,000. Let's get that. Debugger. Compile patch. Next one is 45,000. Servers down. Australian server 75. Japanese 100K for that. Wow. 35 for Russia. Why so expensive for Japan? 45. 20K for South America. Europe is down. Improve your server nodes performance. And we're still at 104 hype. Like, we're still growing. This will be 17,000. Let's see. So this will take us from 64 down to 47. All right, 17, right? Down 17. Meanwhile, what's down? India. $73 bugs. It's like no matter what I do, it's always at 73, 74, 76 now. Wow. Earn $1 million at the studio. 63 bugs. Just 110 high is going up 112. Right, hey, look at the bugs, 51. And next upgrade is going to be 45,000. Let's get that. Rather than next sequel upgrade or sequel development. This is the actual upgrade. Reduces the impact high ping has. Your game's hype level. Okay. Don't really need that. That's 75. I might identify bugs and send them to the staging area. That'd be nice, but don't really need that. Okay. 16,000 players. $75,000 for that upgrade. Wonder what will happen. Dude, we're still getting more money. We're still getting more players, rather. Look at that hype. It was at 120. Let's open up a Russian server. Let's just see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think of the game. I feel like more or less we've seen. I feel like there's possibly more to it. You know what I mean? And I might make a second video. But as it stands right now, this seems to be it. And once you read, let's release another game and let's see what if that unlocks anything different here. So, okay, I thought that would maybe unlock another branch or something like that, but no. What did I spend? Chance 75%. Chance to sell 2 copies at 10%. All right. bugs. But before we do the bug fixing, to bring these servers back up, and then I compile that. Now the server's down. 2 of them. And the bugs are back up. They were down in the 40s. Let's keep on hunting them down, and then we have 53,000. The next sequel is 68,000. 68. I wouldn't have spent 75,000 on that last upgrade, but I did want to see if it led to if it unlocked something else. You know what I mean? Like another little branch. It didn't, but now we know. That's the purpose of this video, really, just to show you guys what the game is and help you make a more informed decision. 35,000, increasing the amount of data collected from your players. Oh, yeah, sure. Russia's down. Unlocks the marketing blast operation. Okay, this is new. Massively increasing hype for limited duration. All right, let's get this. 54,000. Let's get that. But while we wait to have enough money to unlock that, we can do this. All right, and upgrades. Just marketing blast. Reduces. This is 20,000. Reduces. So it's not an actual like building or a menu or anything like that. It's what's under customization. The background. I don't know if it's a good thing or it probably isn't. The fact that we haven't had to open up a new. Oh, there's marketing blast. You see, just gotta open up my eyes and look. The fact that we haven't had to buy a new server node in a while. Marketing blast, $5,000. Duration 15 seconds. Contact press and media to increase your game's hype. So right now we're at 100%. It's cost $5,000. Let's do it. Oh God. Server's down. India. It's always India. Always India. Alright, compile patch. $22,000 players. Money wise, we have 67, 68, 70,000. So that's enough for this. For the next one. And this might have been as far as we got, right? For our current one was the 68,000. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. We only have 11,000. Hype is still pretty high. Oh, it's done. It's done. Okay. All right. Next one is 103,000. 103,000. I'm thirsty. My goodness. Dare I say it, quenched. Of course, can't forget the Alright, 43,000. Upgrades. Reduces the cost of performing multiple marketing campaigns for the same game. Marketing blast cost scaling times 0.7. This one increases the duration of marketing blast. That's 45,000. I think we're done spending big money on this game. We're just gonna maintain what we have so far and get the sequel going. Because, sorry, I just had to check that the mic was not muted anymore. Would it be the first time I make that mistake? Just start yapping and mic is muted. Like 10,000. Server. I mean, it's pretty high, right? 79%. All right. Even though I would rather not, I'd rather save that money. Get to that 103, and then we can release the next. And quite possibly the final sequel for this little playthrough. Let me know what you guys think. This game is only about, let me check, $6.99. $6.99. Correction, it is on sale, 10% off. It is $6.29. $6.29. 10% low sale. If you want to buy it, link will be in the description. But these bugs are like bills. They don't start coming. Man, that was cheesy. Woo wee. Chit. Teasing it up. All right. %81 hype. Let's hit that 103. That's what we're waiting for. Come on, world. It's Russia. Russia and India seem to just love going down. Sequel 103. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Now I wonder what is. I mean, we can't be that far off from a perfect game. It can't be more than one last one, right? It'll be this one, then one more. Should be it. Nah. Not for game design. Game design looks like it might take 2 or 3. But that's 155. I don't. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this video. If you want to see more of this game, let me know. Yeah, to be honest with you, I would have thought there would be more to it than this. You know what I mean? Maybe there is, and I just haven't reached that part of the game yet. I do intend on keeping playing. If there is more to it, and it's very compelling, might make another video, another playthrough. But for right now, just looks like this is it. This is MMO98. I appreciate you guys watching. If you want more videos like this, please let me know about if you know of any games that are coming up that I should cover please email me at creativeoutletsyndrome@gmail.com. Also, if you are a developer and you have an upcoming game that you want me to check out, also email me at creativeoutletsyndrome@gmail.com. I try to get back to you as soon as I see it. Sometimes the emails go into the spam folder and it takes me a couple days because I don't see it unless I specifically go to the spam folder and click on it. But I do make a habit of doing it, but sometimes I forget. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And that's all.